I am really excited about this particular video. This is going to be the ultimate guide for a crochet lover, whether that's you or someone you're needing to shop for. This is a video for you. I'm going to be going over all of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals from all of my favorite creators and all of my favorite products for crochet. So stick around, grab a snack, and I don't know, if you're shopping, just maybe have me on in the background so you can hear about all these deals, because I know I'm gonna be shopping today. Well, hello my crafty friends, and welcome to another Friday video. My name is April and I'm the creator behind the Cozy Buckeye. The Cozy Buckeye is a passion of mine that I started, I don't know, like 13, 14 years ago, really loving crochet, and I started a business, and over the years I've done markets, and I've been on YouTube now for about a year and a half where I share crochet roundups and market vlogs, just anything crochet related. So if any of that interests you, please consider subscribing to this channel. Okay, so this is the ultimate guide for a crochet lover. If you're shopping for Christmas, whether it's for you or someone you know, I'm going to share all of the products, the patterns, everything that I love. I'm going to try to fit into this video. I know it might be kind of lengthy. I'm going to try to make it short and sweet, but I don't want you guys to miss out on some of these deals. I have reached out to a lot of my favorite designers to get their Black Friday deals they have going on. I have also reached out to some of my affiliates to make sure that I share all of the sales that are going on. So I want you guys to get all the details you need for Black Friday and your favorite crochet stuff. I know a lot of this stuff might seem, some of the things I have can be a little pricey, but it's Christmas. Whether you want to add this to your Christmas wish list or you're buying it for yourself, I feel like Black Friday and Cyber Monday are the time to try to buy things that might be a little more pricey. Or, like I said, maybe somebody can buy it for you. So I just want to make sure you guys know of all the deals. First, before we get started, I would like to share a product that was sent to me in case you're needing a comfy chair for your office. Let me talk about Flexispot for just a second. They have been supporting my channel for a while now. I have tried multiple products of theirs, but I am really in love with this chair. Let me just show you. This recliner fits me perfectly. I love that I can put my feet all the way on the ground. You guys, I'm 5'7". I have a pretty long torso, but I have kind of shorter legs. So the fact that I can put my feet down in a comfortable position on the ground and sit here, it's amazing. I just can't even tell you how comfortable I feel in this chair. I love the features on this chair. The fact that there is a side table and a cup holder, like you can literally put your coffee or your drink right here. You can put your computer, your laptop. It has a USB charging station, so you could charge your iPad, laptop, whatever, right from the chair. And you can also kick your feet up. So, you know, I enjoy putting my feet up when I'm crocheting. It's just extremely comfortable. This seat does recline to a 135-degree angle. And as you can see, it's very close to the wall, and I can recline all the way back without it rubbing the wall. I will show you. So I really like how it fits in my office. It is the perfect size if you have a small space to have a chair like this in your craft room. Also, real quick, this does have an adjustable headrest, so you can push it forward or lay it back, and all you have to do is just kind of pull it all the way down. Kind of takes two hands, I think. You pull it down like this, all the way back. So it does adjust, and then if you want to put it forward, you just kind of pull it. To push it back, you just go back. I kind of like it forward because it gives me extra support with my neck. I've told you guys I have a bad neck, so it's just extremely comfortable. I really enjoy this chair. It will age gracefully over time, being genuine leather, so I love that. There will be a link in the description for this chair. Thank you so much to Flexispot for sending me this chair to review for you guys. I think it's a great addition to any craft room, any office, any living room, reading nook, etc. So I just want to give Flexispot a big thank you for sharing this chair with me, and I really do love it. So if you guys want to go check them out, a link will be in the description, and go check out their Black Friday sale they're having right now. I do want to get a little personal here for a second, share a little story. What does Black Friday mean to me? What does Black Friday mean to you? What does Cyber Monday mean to you? Black Friday, it started years ago. My mom and I, we used to shop till we dropped, and Black Friday always meant the day after Thanksgiving, Mom and I were having a day of shopping. We would get up early, go out, shop till we dropped. And I mean, I was young. I don't even know. I think I was under 10. She would take me shopping all day. We love shopping. So we would shop for hours and hours. We'd get to eat out, which is a treat, because when I was a kid, like, I didn't get to eat out a whole lot. So, and I didn't get to spend a lot of time with my mom like that. So it always meant a lot to me to get out and do the shopping for Christmas with my mom. So it was so much fun. And we wouldn't get home until after dinner. So that was where it started. It's evolved, you guys. Black Friday evolved. This is fast forward to me being a mom. So my next memory of Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. You know, we go to bed, try to go to bed somewhat early on Thanksgiving. Jessie would always go with me, because at that point my mom was a snowbird and I'm pretty sure she was in Florida. So Jessie, my daughter Jessie, we would get up early in the morning, and you know, we'd stand in lines, we'd have a game plan, do you remember when they used to have like actual ads where you would like circle all the deals, and you would, you know, have a team of people, and one person would be at this store, one person would be at this store, and you'd have to get in line, or you'd all be at Walmart and you'd be, you know, gang busting to get to the, you know, the movies or the electronics or whatever, and they'd have the aisles full of products, and you would have to stand there for there might only be 3 of them, and you'd have to find them and stand there and wait until somebody would come by that worked there and like open the gate so that you could grab the products. It was a dog eat dog world back then. I mean, you'd be throwing hands with, you know, grandmas and other moms and pushing. I mean, it was crazy at times, you guys, trying to get those deals. And, you know, I come from humble beginnings. There was a time where my husband and I, we were broke, and we had 5 kids to buy for. So those Black Friday deals meant a lot. And it allowed us to really get the gifts our kids wanted. So Jessie came over a couple days ago, because we've been setting up our Christmas tree, and she was talking about how, do you remember that lady that was like jamming me in the back with a cart when I was like 15? Because I was ready to kick somebody's butt, and Jessie's like this big. I mean, she's teeny. And there were times where we would be standing outside, camped out, freezing, I mean, I have so many good memories of Black Friday shopping. My daughter Becca hates shopping, so she would always watch Abby and Jaden for me, and then Jesse and I would head out in the wee hours of the morning to hit all those sales. So I would love to know, do you have any Black Friday stories? Leave them in the comments for me. I love to read this stuff, and it's just fun to think about it. I mean, there was a time when Black Friday went from actual Friday shopping to Thursday shopping on Thanksgiving, and I was kind of salty about it. I didn't like that these retailers were starting the sales on Thanksgiving. It was awful. So that kind of peed me off a little bit, because that's our family day where we eat turkey and relax, and you can't impede on that. And then I feel like after COVID, Black Friday turned into actual Black Friday, and now it's more of an internet sale. I mean, yes, there are still sales in stores, don't get me wrong, but most of us shop online anymore. Now it's evolved to me asking my kids for their Amazon wish lists, or making me a Google Doc with all the links attached. That's how I shop now. So Friday, I will be at home shopping with you guys. I will be hitting all those deals. I will be looking through my kids' lists and trying to check off things. So I thought, because Black Friday means so much to me, I wanted to give you guys all the sales for the crochet stuff, right? So first, we're going to start with actual patterns, you guys. I made so many amazing patterns this year, and I'm going to touch on a lot of the favorites, okay? A lot of the favorites, a lot of those shops, I've reached out to them, and they have given me their details for their Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales so that I could share them with you today on Black Friday. This video will still be good. A lot of these sales are going on through Cyber Monday, so I hope you guys enjoy what I put together for you. All of the sales, all of the links are going to be in the description below. I will also try to put them in the pinned comment as much as I can. I don't know how many characters I can put there, but I'm going to try to put all the links there too. If for some reason you can't find something, or you need help with it, if you need help, just let me know and I will send you the link myself. I just want to make sure you guys are able to find all the deals. Also, just keep in mind that I do receive a little bit of a commission on some of these links. So if you don't mind clicking on my links below, if you don't, that's okay. I'm not going to be offended. It just helps me out. It helps to support this channel and allow me to continue to make videos like this. So I appreciate your guys' support so much. Okay, so let's get started. First, you guys, I have to announce I have a pattern release today. I am so excited because I am also putting my Etsy shop on sale for the weekend. So I will be running a 40% off sale on all of my patterns from Friday all the way through Monday. But today I'm going to talk about the newest pattern I made, and it's released today. This is Pugsley, the Market Puppy, and it's another one of the loaf designs that I've been creating that work up extremely fast. I'm also going to share in the listing for this an adoption certificate for puppies. So with this pattern, you get the adoption certificate, which you can print on paper, or you can use your thermal shipping label printers to print these. I can't even tell you guys how much the adoption certificates help really sell your loaf designs. I have been doing it now for at least a year, and it really does help me sell my designs. I cannot wait to see how the puppy does. I know Max the Market Kitty is ultimately my best seller at every single market. I mean, he sells out usually, not the last one, but most markets I sell out of this Max the Market Kitty. So I can't wait to see how this does. It's a no-sew pattern. I have made so many different styles trying to get to this one. I think I finally got the best, easiest design. It should work up very quickly for you. So if you guys want to go check out Pugsley, He will be linked in the description below. So I'm very excited about this. Let me know what you think about Pugsley. I am gonna just go through my list here and share these designers and their patterns, and hopefully I won't miss anything. Also, just to put a note out here, if you are a pattern designer, or if you're a viewer and you know of a sale for some good patterns, please list it in the comments below. That way we can all take a look and find even more sales. I would like this to be the ultimate crochet sale guide, whether it's in the comments below or in this video. You guys help me out and let's share all the sales for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Okay, so the first designer I'm going to talk about is my BF, of course. You guys know Stacy Makes here on YouTube. If you have not watched her, please go check her out. She, I will say, helped me come up with the idea for this video, so I can't take all the credit. I will give her some credit on this one. She had helped me, so thank you, Stacy. I think this is a great video. You guys, she has some great patterns. I love her patterns. I usually pattern test every single one of them if I can. I know she was coming out with 3 at a time, and I didn't test all of those, but I do want to make all of those. So I will share some of her designs, some of my favorites. Her shop on Etsy is called Apple Tree Boutique, and she has so many characters to choose from. Stacy is running a 40% off sale Friday through Monday, so go check these patterns out. Her most recent design is her Dolly the Dotson, which I don't have here, but I will share a picture here. Actually try to share her shop here. I do still have June the Unicorn. This is from her Fancy Pants collection, which I just love the unicorns. Unicorns are so popular. I didn't take this to market except for this last market, which really wasn't that great. It probably would have sold, but I was wanting to hang on to her designs to maybe do a full video on Stacy. But this is the unicorn. I think it turned out so cute. These all work up so easy. You make the arms and the head. The only thing you really have to sew on most of these designs is the head. Everything else is crocheted in. I think this one though, you do sew the horn on, but most of these patterns are very easy, very quick. As long as you have some Ami sticks, heads are easy to sew on, you guys. All right, then I still have the Louie the Pig, which this is one of my favorites. I did this in Big Twist Plush and used some of my hand-painted safety eyes. I love this design so much. I think it's so cute. The little overalls. These fancy pants, you can either use, you can do a dress, overalls, or she's got a few accessories like a bandana and a bow tie. But there are some accessories that go with these designs. They're so fun to put clothes on them. I also have Jimmy the Sloth, which this is one of my favorites. I made this one in Elise Voluto. He's just adorable. His eyes are some that I painted with resin and mica powder. So cute. He's adorable. He's just one of my favorites. And then the other one that I still have is Dusty the Chicken. I love this one. I made this one at the crochet retreat. It's just so perfect. And I'm gonna try to sell him. And I like to put on all of my chickens this little tag that I get from Oak and Marlowe's website. You can download this PDF, and everyone loves this marketing technique so much. So if you haven't downloaded this tag, do so. I don't know if she's having a sale or not. I just love Stacy's Fancy Pants. She also has, like I said, many other animal characters. There's so many to choose from. You guys go take a look. I just looking through here, I've tested birds. She's got 3 different packs of birds. There's a donkey, a capybara, a lamb, a horse, a snowman, a hippo, a gator, a koala. There's so many animals to choose from in her shop, and they're all going to be 40% off. So make sure you go check out Apple Tree Boutique on Etsy, and of course check out her YouTube channel here, Stacy Makes. It's a lot of fun to watch. Okay, so the second designer I'm going to share with you is Pogy's Place. Pogy's Place is running a 30% off sale on everything in her Etsy shop. And I talk a lot about Pogy's Place, you guys. I have done 2 videos now on Pogy's Place. I might even do another one. I have an idea for next week that I think she will be a big part of. Her designs will be a big part of this next video. Actually, it might be 2 weeks because I have to do a market video. So it might be 2 weeks, but it'll be for Christmas and I'm really excited about it. But she has so many perfect designs for markets. I have sold pretty much most of them, but I will share a few that I currently have. And I actually made this one. This is the hippo. It's a cute little market make. I sell these for $10. And I am just gonna link shops in the descriptions below so that you guys can go look at all their items they have to choose from. I love Pogy's Place designs. Kelly's designs are usually no-sew. A lot of the items are surface crochet. They're just super quick. I just love them so much. And here's the elephant. They're so adorable. Here is the moose I made. And you guys, I think she said this particular pack has become her bestseller. The perfect pack with the kitties. All of them this size I sell for $10 unless it's really detailed, and then I will sell them for $12. I had a few that I sold for $12 and they sold just fine. Recently she's come out with her little Critterlings pack, which I did a video on that one, you guys. I love these designs, and I know they seem kind of pricey, but with this sale, 30% off, you guys, you need to go check these out. And you do get a lot of patterns. So I have turned the little Critterlings mostly into keychains. This is the little puppy, and I just add the keychain to it, and I sell these for $10. Now, my prices might not be what you can get in your area, but these are the prices that work for me. So I know some people sell their keychains for $8, but I do $10. This is one of the dinosaurs that I made to sell as a keychain. This is from the Critterlings pack. So I just love these designs. They're so quick. Recently I shared in a video, I took the little chicken and made a swing out of it. I sell these for $10. These sold great for me. They were very popular. Here's the mallard duck I did. If you can see that. There's the mallard duck. I love these so much. And then recently she came out with a Christmas pack, you guys, and this is the pack that I might be sharing in the next video, but let me just give you a sneak peek of some of the ones I've already made. So this is the little Critterlings snowman I made. Works up so fast and it's adorable. It's perfect. You could do a keychain with this, but I have an idea for the next time you see these, it's going to be exciting. There's also a little mushroom I made, which it's made different than anything I've seen. Like it's different. I did add the little speckles in it, but I really like the way she designed this one. And then she has a little cup of cream, which is so sweet. There's a little tree. I made all of these with Elise Voluto. And there is a little reindeer, which the only thing I modified on this one is I added ears. The design doesn't have ears. It's still cute, but I added like a slip stitch and a single crochet slip stitch to give it some ears. My favorite so far is this one. This little Yeti is just perfect. It's so cute, tiny. This would be great on a keychain. I just haven't done it yet because I have another idea, you guys. So stick around for my next idea that I think is going to be great for marketing these little guys. So stick around because I will be putting out another video here. I think I have a market video next, but if I don't, I really need to look at the calendar. Let's see, hold on. yeah, I'm doing this video next week, so stick around for that. So I will be sharing with you what I'm doing with these little guys. And I might be doing it with some other designers' patterns as well. So stick around for that video. But just go check out Pogy's Place. I really do support this creator. Her designs are amazing. And, you know, now is the time to buy these patterns, you guys. If you are wanting to look at next year's markets, trying to get some fresh ideas for markets, these patterns sell. Kids love digging through all of them. I tried to make as many as possible, and they just love digging through and finding all the different animals. They'd ask me, do you have this animal? Do you have this animal? And I'm like, yeah, I think there's one in there. And they would just dig, and they loved it. So I highly recommend these designs. Go check Pogy's Place out. Her patterns will also be linked in the description below for 30% off. So go check them out. Okay, so the next creator is another one of my favorites. You guys, I have a lot of favorites. There's a lot of good designers out there who are just so creative. And if you really want to, I know there's a lot of freebies out there, but if you really want to level up your markets, coming up with fresh designs every year is important. You want to have new stuff. You want to have some showstopper items. You also want to have stuff that people can afford. I know in my last video we talked about pricing, and some people think my prices are too high sometimes, and that's okay. I've been doing this for a really long time, and I think my prices are set adequately because I have the experience. My stuff looks great. I mean, that's what experience does. I have been crocheting full-time for 14 years. I'm not just starting out. I would say if you're just starting out, you might not be able to get those prices because maybe your products don't look as good. Not to be mean or anything. I'm not trying to put you down, but like, practice makes perfect. Okay, I've been practicing for years. So there's that. Plus, I'm in an area where there's a lot of cities. There's a lot of expensive places to live around me in Cincinnati, and I do try to set up shop in those areas to get those good prices. So, you know, keep that in mind. But I also, at my markets, I have big items that are expensive. And I also have cheap items. I have $5 items. I have $10 items. I have $12, $15, $18, $20 items. I try to keep a lot of items under $20, but I do have items above $20. I think it's good marketing to have all those price ranges. I mean, you never know, but make sure you have mostly under $20. Throw in those big showstoppers to get people to come to your market. Make sure you have a variety. That's my recommendation. But also, you guys, we can also be shopping for patterns that are giant patterns right now because we're making Christmas gifts, right? Like, do you have some kids you want to make some cool stuff for? Like, these patterns are perfect for that. And plus, the more patterns you make, the better your skill gets. So if you want to up your game, work on more challenging patterns. It will help your skill level, I promise. Because in making all these patterns this past year, like, I can't get over how much I've improved, and I've been doing this for years. So try some new patterns out. Now's the time to buy them with all these sales, okay? Okay, so the next designer I'm going to talk about, you guys, oh my goodness, Green Frog Crochet. I did a video talking about all of her hatching animals. I love those patterns so much. They were so popular at markets this year, incredibly popular. They sold out, and the dragon and dinosaur eggs sold out. This last market I did, I won't even count that one because, you know, we talked about that last week. But this particular dragon, the toothless style dragon I make in the egg, is so cute. She has so many hatching animals. She has other patterns as well, but these are probably my favorite of all. And in my Etsy shop, I've also created a little tag and an adoption certificate if you guys want to purchase these for markets this year or next. I think now's the time to try this stuff out. This one is so good. Like, kids love this. Is just such a fun pattern. You can also do a light fury and white and blue eyes, and I'm out of the white, you guys. I have to find a chunky white yarn so I can make more of these for next year. But this will be on my market prep list for my shows next year. I will be making several of these. This is the dinosaur, which I honestly think was more popular than the dragon. It's so cute. Oh, this is Big Twist Plush, and this is the Lion Brand Dreamland yarn. I think this combination works so well. I use handmade buttons that I will have those linked in the description below if you guys want to order. These are also from an Etsy shop. I love adding this to my products. Just, it looks so professional. These little tags look professional. This helps marketing at your shows, you guys. It really does. So if you guys want to check them out, this is a great pattern. Green Frog Crochet does more too, and I want to share the doll I made. I love her so much. She is not going anywhere. She is staying right here with me. She's amazing. Her designs are so great. She sent me a few more dolls that I want to try to get done this year. I love making dolls. I had such a great time, and I wish I would have started sooner. I think at the beginning of the year I might try to put together a video when I have more time, because I really enjoyed making the dolls. They are fun. They might be a little bit harder to sell at markets, but like I said, make a few big pieces and then have a lot of the under $20 pieces. But if you want to get your hand on some plush dolls, she has a lot of great dolls. They're so pretty. Look at her. I even added blush, you guys. I put a little bit of blush on her, and I embroidered the eyes, which I think hand embroidery on dolls makes their eyes look so good. I love it. She has the K-pop dolls. She also has the the blue lazy cat from the movie, which is such a great movie, you guys. I really want to make the K-pop dolls. I think they're cute. So she has tons of patterns available, and her shop will be 15% off. So go check her out. I really love her designs. They're so great. She's so cute. I need to make more of her. I made her an Elise Voluto. And you guys, I also add on my larger plushies, I try to put my tag on every single one of them, which makes it look more professional as well. Another reason why I charge a lot is because I use a lot of stuffing in my dolls, you guys, and all of my plushies, because I don't know if you've had stock left over, like you've done a show and then packed it up for the next year. When you get it out, if you don't stuff it enough, they're flat. Okay, so you gotta stuff your plushies pretty well to make them so they don't like flatten out the next year if you still have them. Plus, if people buy them, they don't want them to flatten. They want them to be, you know, nice and full, right? All right, so this is Green Frog Crochet. I love her designs so much. She is definitely a favorite designer of mine. Looking at this just makes me happy. So, don't you want to be happy? Don't you want to make one too? Make this for yourself. Do something for yourself. Okay, that's what I like to do. When I get just burnt out of making stuff for markets, I like to make something fresh and new, something a little more challenging. And I love making bigger designs. I just feel so good when I finish them. It's really hard I get kind of attached to them though, then I don't want to sell them, but you know, you sell them if you want, and I am starting to sell more. I figure once I get so many that I just don't have enough space for them, I will start to sell them. But I have said for years, I want to crochet bomb this entire room. I'm working on it. I need more shelves. I want to put shelves above my TV, and I wouldn't mind putting some more shelves up there. That would be cool. So anyway, the next designer I'm going to be sharing with you is BK Crochet. So BK Crochet will be having a 25% off sale, and she'll be running this from 11/24 till December 2nd. I will have her patterns linked in the description below. I have made several of her patterns over this past year. I will say I sold all of them at my markets this year, but I have made, I'm just looking at her shop because she's got so many amazing patterns. I love her techniques. You learn a lot from this designer. She has video tutorials and she's very talented. Her stuff is incredible. I want to make more. I will say a lot of her stuff is loveys. She does have some that are plush, which I will share here in a second. But you guys, it's good to have a variety of loveys at your markets, I think, on top of the plush, because there are some people that are looking for gifts for babies or toddlers or whatever, and it's good to have some of these to sell. And I've sold all of them except for a couple, and I had quite a few at my market this year. So she has K-pop dolls, she has cows and Grinch and elephants and so many things. I have made the cow, I've made the cat, I've made the horse, I have made the puppy twice, I made that for my granddaughter, I've made the bunny, I think I made the bear, I've made the dinosaur, the unicorn. They've all sold. They're all gone. So for this video, I wanted to make something new. Because I've been into these eggs lately, I thought I would try making her turtle egg, you guys. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Here's the egg. And here is the turtle. This thing is so cute. It is adorable. It's a lengthy process, but I think this is such a cute design. You make the 4 legs, and then you make the bottom, you attach the legs to the bottom, and then you make the top, and then you surface crochet the head on. It's adorable. I made this with the Premier Basic Chenille. You guys, I have been using this yarn. I like most of it. There are a few that are squidgy. I had to use that word. Squidgy. That's a good word, okay? That explains how this stuff feels perfectly. Perfectly. Granny by Nature, thank you for that word. I appreciate that very much. So these aren't squidgy, but the beige color that I have is squidgy. It feels weird. I don't like it. Some people have said that they have contacted Premier and explained that it doesn't feel great, and they end up refunding them. I don't know. So most of the yarn though is really soft, especially the tie-dye yarns. I love the tie-dye yarns. So anyway, this pattern though is very cute. So I would recommend taking a look at BK Crochet shop. She has a lot of cute items. I will say I have to share one that I am not selling. Palin the pony, you guys. I made this one and it is staying here with me. This one is the plush too. This is not the lovey, this is the plush. So she does have a few that are plush. And this one is incredible. I made this with Elise Voluto. I ended up using a furry yarn. I don't know what this yarn is called. I can't find the label on it. But I used some eyes I painted. My history with horses, you guys. Both my grandparents, my mom and dad's, they owned farms, dairy farms, and tobacco farms. So they had horses. And when my parents got married, we had cows and horses, but then my parents divorced when I was pretty young. My dad continued to have horses on a 5-acre lot throughout my childhood, so I learned how to ride horses. I visited my dad, you know, every other weekend and summers and holidays and such, but I did learn how to ride horses, and I love horses. I love animals, you guys. I'm a big animal lover. So I made this horse, and I just have to keep it because it is just adorable and it looks really cute in my office. But I would say if you know of a child who loves horses, this is incredible. I love this design so much. It's just so cute. I mean, so cute. It's incredible. So along with all of her other patterns, you guys, you should go check her designs out. Her patterns are 25% off, so I will link her shop in the description below. Go check out BK Crochet. So, okay, so the next creator, another fun one, Just a Mom Crocheting. I have been sharing her patterns this year. She is doing a 50% off sale, which is incredible. Just a Mom Crocheting I have so many patterns of hers I'm going to make this coming year, but the ones I have made have sold. So I sold out of all of her stuff. I did make something new of hers just the other day. This is one of the little mini hippos. This was so cute. This I'll probably put on a keychain. I also made the little mini capybara, which is adorable. But she has like mini foods and mini birds, which I have one of the birds. I put these on keychains. And then I've made a little hummingbird. She also has the demigorgons out there, you guys, which are so cute. I did sell those that I made. Let's see what else. Just a Mom Crocheting has tons of mini snugglers, which I want to try to make more of this year. I know she has cows, axolotl, llama, dragons, platypus and otters, dogs, llamas, a Dumbo octopus, mini foods, she has minis too. She also has a really cute opossum mini and a mouse mini, frogs. She has a ton of patterns. I pattern tested a Halloween botanical mini for her. Tons of patterns. I love her stuff. It's great. You guys need to check her out. I will link her in the description. I wish I had more to show you, but they sold. They are just so cute. They're little, tiny. I've sold tons of these ducks. And the mini pizzas and cheeseburgers on keychains are really cute. Her little mini foods. I think it would be really cool to market them in a little lunch box and make the chicken leg and the burger and the pizza, and I think there's a pickle. If you put that in a little lunch box, that would be so cute, and sell it as a whole package. Maybe you could do like 20 bucks or more on a lunch, and then the kids can play with it. It's interactive. I think all of these toys, if they're interactive, are just adorable. And you can make that without the safety eyes and make it safe for baby. I know I always loved having those little toys for my little toddlers on the go when I could just throw them in a bag because they're tiny. I think her stuff is really marketable. They're so cute. So you guys go check them out. So that's Just a Mom Crocheting, and her stuff is 50% off, which is incredible. Okay, so the next pattern designer I love, and you guys, I've done videos on her stuff on their stuff as well, is of course Mama Made Minis, you guys. Mama Made Minis came out with an ebook this year, and I had so much fun making all of these creations. I have so many of these patterns. I want to make more this year because I am out of loveys. So for marketing next year, for my markets next year, I'm going to have more loveys made. But I also really like these plush designs, which you need the lovey pattern to go with the plush ebook to put it together. To make the plush, you need the lovey patterns to make the tail, the head, the ears, and then you need the ebook to make the plush body and the arms and the legs, and then you put it all together with the directions in the ebook. They're so cute. So for this video, you guys, I made a new plush because I wanted to, and I'm trying to make a few Christmas pieces. I made the deer, and I changed it to Rudolph because why not? I modified it just a little. I added the red nose. I also added a little bit of cream here because the pattern you just do the hoof and then it goes straight to brown, but I added cream to make it look more like Rudolph. I looked at a photo online of Rudolph. Rudolph had blue eyes, so I used some eyes that I had made. And look at his little tail. It's so cute. And then I added my tag. These are tiny, but because I'm trying to get a bigger dollar amount out of these tiny little patterns, I will add my tags. Again, my prices can be sometimes high, but I'm hand painting eyes. I'm adding tags. My stitches are perfection. I will not sell anything if there's any kind of mistake in my design. So there you have it. But I think this one is adorable. I would probably sell this one for, I would probably try to get 32 out of it. I know it's a lot, but this little guy takes some time. So they're not the fastest, even though you do crochet the arms and legs in and the ears. The only thing, and the tail, the only thing you sew on is the head, which I have mentioned. The Ami sticks, you guys, I usually take an Ami stick, one this way, and then I take another one this way, and it holds it in. I whip stitch around the body, and then I whip stitch around the head, and I just go up and down, up and down, up and down, all the way around. And it's not that hard. You get used to it. It works a lot easier if you have a really long string and a long needle like this. It's easier on your hands. So, love these designs. I want to probably I might want to do another video this year because these really sold well for me last year, and I did get what I was asking for at those festivals, so that is exciting. Also, Mama Made Minis has these loveys, which I enjoy making the loveys. I made a ton of them. I have a video out where I share the loveys. Mama Made Minis is doing a merch drop. They've come out with some new designs for clothing, so perfect time to buy. The pattern sale, I think, and the merch drop is on Saturday. They are celebrating Small Shop Saturday. So on Saturday, they're having a pattern sale for 40% off. If you guys have been wanting to try some of their patterns, 40% off is pretty good. I know their patterns can be kind of pricey at times, but 40% off is great. So if there's a few that you want to try Saturday, go check them out. And don't forget to hit the link in the description. So, okay. Let's see. So that's Mama Made Minis, another one of my favorite designers. 40% off sales, incredible. You guys go check the link in the description for that one. Another designer I love is Snuggle Beans Crochet. You guys, Snuggle Beans Crochet is, the splooting patterns are just so fantastic. I have pretty much sold all of the ones I've made at the markets, and I did all those videos, so I had quite a few, and they all sold. They're all gone, okay? So I wanted to make another one for this video because I just wanted to, and she has a few new designs, so I had to make the Highland Cow. This was made in Elise Voluto. I love it so much. Look at that face. How cute. It's adorable. I used some of my 30mm eyes on this one. I made the longer body style on this one. It's the first time I've done that. I usually do the short body style, but I looked at it. It's only a couple rows, so I thought I would try it. And then look at these hooves. Look at them. There's like a little, you tie some yarn right here and it makes it indent. It's so cute. And I, of course, add my tag. Because any of my plush that I want to get more money for, I make sure I add my tag. I just love this one. It's adorable. So cute. So I think she has quite a few new patterns. Snuggle Beans Crochet has so many patterns. There's so many animals. There's pigs, there's dragons, there's frogs and squirrels and bears, and So many splooting animals. This series of her splooting animals is incredible. I love them so much. I've done a fox of hers. I love them. I have more patterns I want to try that I will be sharing in the following year because they're just incredible. I think I've made the cat. Love the cat. Also, I still have Willow, the unicorn. I wanted to share Willow. She is incredible. I had a $100 price tag on her, but she never sold, so I've recently lowered her to $80. I have one more show left for the year. We'll see if she sells. But she was a lot of work. With this, with all of these, plus the body, she was an incredible amount of work. She is beautiful. She's gorgeous. I think she's worth it, of course, but we'll see how she does at my last show. If not, I will have her next year, and I will put her up in a tote, and I will take her to my show next year. Sometimes it just takes having the right customer to buy, and I might even, you know, I wanted to add kind of like a heart or something here, but I didn't. So I also have my tag on her. She is beautiful. If you know of a little girl who loves unicorns and you're looking for a good pattern to make for a gift, she's great. You could even turn these into My Little Ponies. Just saying. My daughter was like, that looks like a My Little Pony. I think it should be. I mean, it's incredible. It's beautiful. So this is Willow, and I shared the cow with you guys. I have made so many of these patterns, and I recommend this designer. They're incredible. They're so cute, and I love the way she, like, this is just like the most huggable design. It can either sit like this, or it can lay down. And I mean, that is what our animals do. They sploot like that, don't they, when they're all comfy? It's just, they're so pretty. They're so cute. So anyway, this is Snuggle Beans Crochet. Her shop will be 35 to 50% off from Friday, from 11/28 through the 30th. So if there's some patterns you want to check out, go grab them. And I will have her shop linked in the description. Okay, so another designer I've made a lot of patterns from is Cozy Crochet by Tasha. She's having a 40% off sale from 11/28 through 12/1. I have made several of her patterns, and I'm keeping all of them. I don't want to get rid of them. So first one I made and fell in love with was the ice cream cow. Sprinkles, the ice cream cow. You guys have seen Sprinkles. She was very popular in the video, the cow video I did. She got the most attention. She is incredible. She's a lot of work, but she's a showstopper. There's a little bit of sewing with her. I believe if you know how, you can crochet the arms in, and you could probably do the ears too, but I just sewed everything on this one. The sewing sometimes is necessary depending on the angles of your animals. And plus the sprinkles, you guys, the sprinkles took some time. But she's just a queen, like, so cute. I'm not selling this one. I want to keep her because I just loved making her so much, and she's just awesome. I do have a mint chocolate chip cow that I've been trying to sell this year. I did lower the price a little bit on it. I don't have a problem with taking it to my next year's markets if it doesn't sell, because sometimes you just need that perfect customer to come along on these bigger items. But I love this pattern. If you haven't picked up this pattern, it comes with 4 different cows, and it is so much fun to make. So this is my favorite design I've made. I have made several of her patterns though. I have made patchy animals. I have made this is another one I'm keeping. I made the fairy kitty, which the fairy kitty pattern I believe has 4 kitties. If you buy this pattern, you get multiples. Yeah, you get 4 different styles of kitties with this pattern as well. So when you buy this pattern, you're getting good value. It's 40% off, so it'll be about somewhere around $6 for 4 patterns, which I think is great. And loved making this. I ended up putting the flower on a stick, and I wrapped the yarn around the stick, and all of these little accessories and worsted weight yarn were fun to do, and the wings. I will say if I made this again, I would do the wings in plush yarn just to make them bigger. I think they should be bigger, but I just love this pattern so much. And then I of course put my tag on it. So there's that one. The other one that I still have is the fox. I just love the little pouch here and these little accessories. You can make a little mushroom. I made a little acorn and a little flower in the pouch. It's so cute. I use furry yarn right here. I love this pattern so much. So I'm keeping all of these because I just love them. So if you guys like to collect plushies of larger items yourself, like these are fun to make. You could sell these or make these for a gift. Have these for your showstopper pieces at your markets, whatever you choose. I think they're great patterns. There's a lot of sewing in this designer's patterns, but if that doesn't bother you, then I think you should give them a try because they're great. So that again was Cozy Crochet by Tasha. She's having a 40% off sale. Old Soul Factory. I love her turtle pattern. I've talked about her turtle pattern a lot. I wanted to share again Tice. She has Titus too. Titus is the bigger one. Tice is the smaller pattern. I sell so many of these turtles, and I make them in Big Twist Plush and the Lion brand Dreamland yarn, and I sell these for $20. I use 25mm eyes on this one. They work up so fast. I love the fins. I love that you don't have to make the fins separate. It's a quick market make. I sometimes modify these to add like a strawberry stem, but I think she's got some free mods on her Instagram for some fruit turtles if you guys want to look at that. But this is my favorite pattern for turtles for markets because they're fast. Her prices are pretty reasonable even without the sale, so go check out Tice the Turtle at Old Soul Factory. I have a few here that I pulled from my stock. These are fun. You can also make these in Burnett. If you made them in Burnett, I'd probably ask for 15 out of them, but because they're in chunkier yarn, I asked for 20. And they're just cute, like so cute, work up so fast. They're no sew. I mean, you can't ask for a better design for a turtle. She did a good job on this design. Okay, so that is Old Soul Factory. Now, you guys, I shared the biggest thing I've ever made and how it sold, so I don't have it to show, but I wanted to mention this pattern. Charlie the Dragon by Yarntastic Charlie is having a sale for 50% off for 2 days. So if you guys want to make something giant for a show, go check out this dragon. I can't believe I sold it for that much. I mean, I first did that dragon video and everybody was commenting how much, because I had asked, how much do you think I could ask for this? And 300, I was surprised. I mean, I put it on there on the tag, and I also wrote showpiece because honestly, I didn't want to sell it. I did not want to sell it. I wanted to keep it here in my office, but it sold. Which I'm grateful, and I'm happy to have that 300 bucks, but I was kind of attached to it. So now I'm going to have to make another one. What colors should I make? I don't know. I want to make it again. He has so many large patterns. There's giraffes, there's pigs, there's lots of dragons, and he's got some little stuff too. He's got some baby dragons, a cute little squirrel, there's some reindeers in there, bunnies, raccoon, fox, there's a cat burger that looks like a cheeseburger, there's a taco cat, which is cute, monkeys, alligators. actually pattern tested for the alligator. This was the pattern test I did, and I did it in worsted weight yarn, which I think it turned out really cute. This is it's actually 4 plush yarn, but I did it in worsted weight yarn. It's Croco the crocodile. So go check out Yarntastic Charlie's sale. It's a good chance to get your hands on some of his patterns. 50% off is a really good sale, so go grab some of his patterns. The link will be in the description. So Cursed Heart Creations is another designer that I fell in love with. I've only made one of her designs for Halloween, but I want to make more. Actually, there is a Christmas design in here for the elf and the lady elf that I would love to make. I need to, you know, go check the sale out. And also the Pikachu is really cute. A lot of these designs are written the same body style, so I think once you get it down, it's pretty easy to do. But I'm going to share it. I know it's Halloween, but just want to share this design because I'm not getting rid of this one. I love the way this one turned out. This is the Chucky doll I made. I love this design so much. So maybe you're trying to stock up on some ideas for Halloween next year, or you want to try. There's a dinosaur made like this, there's Pikachu, there's Charmander, there's Beetlejuice, there's Jack Skellington, which could be used for Christmas. There's Spider-Man, which is a great idea. Kids love Spider-Man. I need to make that one too. I need Spider-Man. I need the Ninja Turtle. There's a Ninja Turtle. I think people always ask for that. I need Pikachu and Charmander. There's a really cute unicorn. I could make all of these. There's also a Dark Wizard Kid, which, if you're a Harry Potter fan, there's another, I can't think of what name that's another Pokemon. I don't know the name of that one. But such cute designs. I think this one is probably one of my favorite makes I've made this year. I don't know why. It made me want to make creepy dolls after I made this one. And look at these eyes on this one. So this designer, Cursed Heart Creations, is having a 50% off sale, which again is incredible. That is making these patterns just a couple dollars a piece. So if you want to stock up on some of these, like her Pikachu is only $3.25, so 50% off of that, you guys, is so great. I mean, and if you want to try some of these Halloween dolls for next year, it's a great time to buy them because they are very reasonably priced. And if you make this one time and sell it, you get your money back. That's the way I look at this as a business. Like, if you are selling this stuff at markets, when you buy these patterns, you have to kind of invest into your business. So you have to come up with fresh designs, and this is the way to do it. Buy patterns, support other local artists who put the time in to make these designs for us, right? Okay, so that is Cursed Heart Creations, 50% off, you guys. Great sale. I need more of these. I need to get some of these. These are on my wish list for sure. So many of these are so cute. All right, so the next designer is somebody I've never shared on my channel, but I actually have made some of her things, and I recently made a snowman. So Coffee and Crochet is having a 50% off her bundles, which is great. I mean, she has an ultimate Christmas pack with 19 patterns for $8, $8.88. She has a cat bundle. She has several bundles. You don't want to miss out. I think there's some dinosaurs. There's fantasy friends. Her bundle packages are 50% off right now. I did make the snowman from the Ultimate Christmas pack. I would like to try some more of these patterns. In the pattern has you putting 2 buttons here and 2 buttons here, and I didn't do it. I wish I had one more button right here though. I don't know if I'll try to glue that on or just leave it, but super easy to make. I think it turned out really cute. I did modify the nose a little bit. I took a stitch out so it didn't stick out as far, and I think it looks a little bit cuter, but great pattern. I really enjoy quick market makes, and I think snowman are, I used to collect snowmen, so I like snowmen, but this is so cute. Okay, so Coffee and Crochet, if you're looking for small market makes, she has a lot of stuff out there, and her stuff is 50% off, so go check her designs out. A link will be in the description. Okay, you guys, we just have a couple more. I can't believe it. And then stick around because I want to share products and sales happening too. So Hugurumi Toys, you guys. Okay, so Hugurumi Toys, I have several patterns I want to make. This is the first one I made, and I can't, it's one that I don't want to get rid of. I can't sell it. I love it so much. This is the unicorn that I made for my unicorn video with this little sweatshirt, and there's some eyes that I put on it. I tried to follow the color palette she uses in the pattern because I just thought it looked so good. She did a great job with this pattern. It's adorable. Okay. Hugurumi Toys is having a 40% off sale for this weekend. And also, she has a new pattern she's releasing, a reindeer, that I will be sharing in the next, maybe in a few videos coming up, because I still have to make it, but I want to share this pattern. It's so cute. She also just came out with some ornament bundles, which I need to make. I might need to add those to my wish list to make for my future video as well. There's a nutcracker that's so cute. I have bought, and I haven't made yet, but I've bought the wizard cat. I've bought the cozy fox I need to make, but she has tons of animals. I've also shared the Easter eggs from her designs in my bunny video, but her designs are very creative, very fun. So she's having a great sale. 40% off is awesome. I think you guys should go check out her new pattern that releases today, I think, and get your hands on some of her patterns. They're so nice. Love this one so much. It's adorable. I might have to make this one again. We have one more. I had to share this pattern. I bought this pattern a while ago. I want to talk to you about Knotting Hook Crochet, Robin over there. Hi, Robin. Robin is somebody I've been watching on YouTube for a long time. I love getting inspiration from her. She always shares new stuff, which I love. I mean, it's good to get inspiration from others to help you find these patterns. And I bought this a while ago, and I don't know why I never made it, but I finally made Nibbles the Mouse, you guys. This pattern is adorable. I think it turned out really cute. I used Burnette with this, and look at the little smirk. The little schmirk. So cute. I used some 20mm eyes I painted with resin, and I had to add a little eyebrow. The only modification I made on this was I crocheted the ears in to the round. She has you sewing them on, but if you just look at the rounds where she has you sewing them, you can easily crochet them in. It was very easy to do. And then I add a little embroidery for a little heart here on the pocket. It is so cute. I think she did such a good job with this pattern. I love it. What do you guys think of Nibbles the Mouse? It's so cute. I also have made her dumpster fire. She sent the dumpster fire pattern to Stacy for our crochet retreat back in March, and I made that, and it's up on my shelf. I think that is such a fun pattern too. So Knotting Hook Crochet Robin is having a 25% off sale from Friday through Monday, so you need to go check her out. Robin has several patterns on her in her shop. She has a monkey, which I think I bought that one. I need to make that one too. An avocado, a possum, a dragon. She has a turtle, axolotl, a horse, a zebra. She has some wearable patterns. She also has a blanket, a couple blankets. I didn't even know she had blankets on here. Oh my goodness. So you guys will have to go check her out and take a look at her patterns for 25% off. Nibbles the Mouse would be $3.75 with her sale. So I think that's a great buy. Your possum looks pretty cute too. Might have to go check that out. Okay, well, that is Robin from Knotting Hook Crochet's Nibbles the Mouse. I love this, so cute. You guys go check her designs out as well. 25% off sale through Monday. She will also be linked. All of the designers I have spoke about will be linked in the description below. So if you guys want to check them out, please click on the links to get to their Etsy shops. Also, I want to remind you that if you know of a sale on a designer you love, please mention them in the comments so that we can all find them. Feel free to leave the link. If not, just let me know the name of the shop and I will go check them out and look them up. All right, well, that's all the designers. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the products I love. Us designers, we like certain things to make crocheting easier. The first thing I'm going to mention is my favorite yarn right now. My favorite yarn, which makes it easier to crochet. I have a lot of Bernette I'm trying to work through, but I'll be honest, you guys, you have to take it easy working with a lot of these Bernette yarns. I don't like any of them that are squidgy anymore. I like the ones that are soft, like the Mysticals. This yarn, I can't think of the name of which one this one is. It is Bernette, but it's speckled. Is it speckled? I don't know. But any of the softer yarns, I do like the baby yarns in Bernette, but I've been trying to kind of weed out away from Bernette as much because it does not feel great all the time, and I crochet a lot. So I found the yarn Elise Voluto, which I have recently become an affiliate at hobbyshoppy.com. So, you know, I will link their yarn in the description. If you guys are looking for a yarn that feels incredible, that doesn't hurt your wrists, your fingers, your elbows, check them out. They are currently having a sale. Here's the yarn. So, like, I wish you could feel it. If you've never worked with it, it is so soft. It doesn't shed. Like, it feels like a chenille, but it doesn't shed. And it's so nice. Like, I just love this yarn. And currently they are having a sale, I believe for the whole month, where there's this skein here, which is 3.53 ounces. These are normally $3.50, and for the month of November, I believe they are currently $2.98. So if you are looking to try this yarn out, it is on sale. It's a great time to try it out. If you spend $99, you get free shipping. They send this like vacuum packed, teeny tiny. They suck all the air out of it and you open it and it just expands. I have placed a couple orders. I do need to place another order because I'm out of certain colors. They have great browns. So if you need browns, it's amazing. They have a good color selection. They're working on more. I do want to get some of their variegated colors they've recently come out with. I have not. But if you want to check them out, now's the time to do it. So, you know, you can get quite a bit of yarn for $100, which, you know, if you're selling stuff, then you know that that's an investment. You're going to make the money back after you make your items and sell it. So now's the time. Stock up on that yarn while it's on sale. So this is one of my favorite yarns, you guys. I wanted to share that. There will be a link in the description to get to Hobby Shoppy. The other item that I love for crocheting is my Valari Craft Easy pillow, you guys. I have shared it a little bit on this channel. This is their newest design they came out with that has a spot here for your knitting and crochet hooks. And there's a pocket here for pillows. Ooh, what's in there? I got some knitting, some needles in there, you guys. There's some, I found some, those get lost all the time. some needles. And then there's another little pocket here. A lot of times I'll put my phone here. I like this new design because they added this stretchy clasp, and you put this around your waist and it just supports your arms. You can have your arms upright. You guys, I struggled with tennis elbow years ago, and I would actually put pillows up around my arms so I could crochet without pain. But this just puts you in a good position where your arms are up high and it just supports your elbows. Craft Easy is having a sale on their Valari pillow. You get 30% off and a free gift for Black Friday. You guys, that's unheard of, okay? Your pillow is normally $129. It is on sale for $89.99, but with that, you get a free gift set. You get hand cream, an extra cover, and you get an extension clip. So for $89.99, you get quite a bit for the value, okay? So I will put a link in the description because Valari doesn't have these kind of sales that often. That is huge. They're giving a gift set for Black Friday. So again, you get a pillow, an extra cover, an extension clip, hand cream, all for $89.99. So if you have somebody you're shopping for, if you have a fellow crochet lover, or if you're shopping for yourself and you've wanted to try this, now's the time. You could send your loved one the link. If you want them to buy it for you, send them the link, okay? So that's this particular deal. I think this is a great value right now for Black Friday. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to share with you is the Kato yarn winder, you guys. I use my Kato yarn winder all the time. It's always right here on my desk. I use it constantly to clean up my yarn. It is on sale currently for $65.99. And then if you guys use my 15% off code, it ends up being $52.80. And that's the blue one, if you want the blue one. If you don't mind the pink one, the pink one's cheaper. I don't know why people don't like pink. I like pink. I would have actually preferred to have pink, honestly. But the pink one is on sale for $59.99, and with my 15% off code, you get it for $48. So if this is something that's been on your wish list, or you want to share the link for someone to buy it for you, send them the link in the description to buy this for you this weekend, and you can get it for under $50. That's awesome, because I used to have the hand crank one, you guys. I actually used to roll balls of yarn for days and days, but then I got the hand crank and I was like, this thing's awesome, cranking it constantly. And then I got this electric one. Holy crap, so much better. I don't want to have to hand crank. I mean, we're trying to like avoid injuries, and cranking stuff is just going to give you an elbow injury, okay? So get an electric one. You do have to kind of babysit a little bit, because if there's a knot in your yarn, it's going to shut off. So you kind of got to sit with it to keep making sure that there's not any knots, which I don't mind that. I'd rather sit and babysit it than have to hand crank it. So if you guys are looking at getting a Kato yarn winder, now's the time to do it. Okay, what else do we have? MCW Handmade. I love their products so much, you guys. I have been using their crochet hook case. They have so many designs. I love their designs so much. I also have my large project bag that is incredible. You guys, it's made with duck cloth. It has so many pockets. It's awesome. I know this is a little pricey, but it's worth every penny. They are made so nice. And, you know, it's Christmas, so send the link to somebody if you want this for yourself. Send them the link and ask for it. You know, if you don't want to buy it, or buy it for yourself, treat yourself. So right now, MCW is offering, if you spend $145, you will get either a passport cover, a coin purse, or a vertical card wallet for free. So unfortunately, my coupon code will not work for the sale, but these are a little bit pricier, so you're probably still getting a better, you know, bang for your buck. But if you don't spend $145, then you probably still can use my 10% off code. So, but now's the time to try stuff like this out. I love this company. Their designs are incredible. I would love to get more of their handbags. I've been carrying their handbags for a while. They have incredible purses, and the knitting and crochet bags and the hook cases are fantastic. And they have been supporting my channel now for a while, and I really do appreciate this company because their products are incredible and they have been very supportive to me. So make sure you check them out. Add this to your wish list. Send your family members the link in the description if this is something you want. They have so many nice patterns, and honestly, you look at their patterns online and they're beautiful, but when you get them home, they are like so pretty. I mean, in person, they are so pretty. So go check MCW Handmade out. And so what else is on sale? It's Black Friday, so you know Amazon is having sales, you guys. They are having sales. Also, Cyber Monday, they have sales. If you guys are needing any market stuff, you know, your tents, your shelves, your bags, whatever, like if you want to go stock up on that stuff, or if there's something you're looking at upgrading in your booth, I've linked my Amazon shop below so you can go check out all the products that I use. I also have categories in my Amazon shop for favorite books, just all kinds of stuff, camera equipment. Like if you want to know what I use and my setup for filming, and I do have my camera and all the equipment that I use linked in the description under my Amazon storefront. I guess that's it. So I've always said for years now, there's only two things that get me out of bed that early. It was always Black Friday shopping and craft shows. What about you guys? Do you really love Black Friday and Cyber Monday? What are your stories? I would love to hear your experience and your stories about Black Friday. I asked my son today, I said, so when someone mentions Black Friday, what do you think about Black Friday? And he goes, you might get 30% off on stuff. So he has no clue. Like, but I bet if you're my age or older, like you've got some Black Friday stories, okay? Because we were on a budget. We had to go get all those gifts. We had to fight the crowds. We had to, like, it was worth, the sale prices were worth that. I was reminding my daughter, remember that time we were like in line to get that Garmin for your dad? Because he drove a semi truck, and back then we didn't have directions. We didn't have our phones to give us GPS. And those Garmins were nice when they first came out, so we were trying to get him one of those for Christmas. I remember my mom waiting in line to get me the KitchenAid stand mixer. She waited in line one year to get me one of those for cheap. I don't know. I really will be shopping on Black Friday, and I hope you guys have found this video helpful. Please share your stories with me. If there's anything that you want to mention in the comments about something that's on sale, please share it with the community. And, you know, you guys go look in the comments to see what comments there are, because you might find some more sales down there. If you found this video helpful, of course, give it a like and, you know, subscribe if you don't mind. Join the family. It helps me out when you guys support me. I enjoy what I'm doing here on this channel. It's a lot of fun. I like to be a positive influence on this community. I like to support you. I like to support other creators and also you. I like to share my experience so that I can help support you. Leave me a comment. It always helps my videos when I get comments, and I am going to try to take the time today to respond. Actually, all weekend. I'll be home this weekend. I don't have a big crazy busy weekend, so, you know, comment and I will respond. I'd love to chat with you. Don't forget about my pattern release for Pugsley, the market puppy. Check my shop out as well, and all of the shops I've shared in today's video. Go show them some love and support all of them. I love supporting you, so if you guys want to support me, just make sure you like and comment in this video and subscribe. And if you want to take it a step further, please join my channel membership so that you get some extra perks for this channel. Go make sure you follow me on Instagram for my next pattern design. I think I might try either my koala or I'm kind of brewing up a deer. I think I should get the deer done before the holidays, so maybe that'll be next. I don't know, we'll see. Next week's video is going to be a Christmassy video that you don't want to miss. It is going to be great, and I will see you in the next video. Have fun shopping. I know I am. Bye. There we go. Keep doing it. Woo!
Shake your butt. Yes, girl. Wow.
Well, hello my crafty friends, and welcome to another Friday video. Seriously, my cat wants out again. You're annoying! Go! Skedaddle! I love how my cat is like wanting out. He just came in! I told him before I started filming I was filming to be good. Mr. Max, come here. Come here. What are you doing? You went out? I'm starting to think my cat just doesn't like my door closed, because when I close my door, he's like in and out, in and out. He doesn't like being locked up, apparently. I mean, who does? But her Etsy shop is called Applebee's. Sure, you go check out Apple Tree Boutique. I don't know why I can't not say that. Like, I have a hair. Hair up my nose. I will have her shop linked in the description below. It is hard to talk today. Why am I filming? I haven't put my face on. And that's a wrap.